Hey guys, it is the new month, the month of November. What does that mean? It is the last few days of the DV lottery application. So I just decided to make a very short, quick video to remind people about the deadline of the Green Card Lottery. When is it and at what time exactly the Green Card Lottery will be closed? Welcome to the EBM Scholars. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo and welcome to my show. Before we continue, please subscribe to my channel, but also share these videos to your friends, family, colleagues, in the social media, in their emails, whatever, any kind of media you want to share. Please share these videos to your friends. Okay, so let's go on. The DV 2021, Diversity Visa Lottery 2021 is coming to an end. The lottery started on the month of October. To be exactly, it was October 2nd. And the deadline of the DV lottery is November 5th, November 5. It is started October 2nd at noon of Eastern Standard Time. I usually tell people, just to make it easier for you, when I say Eastern Standard Time, I'm talking about US time. It means it is the East Coast time. In the US, we have different time zone. We have East Coast, we have Central Time, we have Mountain Time, we have Pacific Time, things of that nature. So for instance, at the moment I'm recording this video, it is 7 a.m. here in Central Time. I live in Missouri. So someone in the East Coast, they are already in 8 a.m. So they have 1 hour ahead from me, which I'm in Central Time. So if it is 8 in the East Coast, which is New York, DC, Maryland, Virginia, all those states, Massachusetts, all over. So it is 8. So it is 7, an hour behind East Coast, which is Central Time. Mountain Time, it will be 6 a.m. And the Pacific Time, which is California, will be at 5. So California, Pacific Time, Oregon. So for instance, Arizona, when it is 5, you add 3 hours ahead, that is East Coast time. And then there is Mountain Time, which is Montana, those states. And then there is Central Time, which is Midwest around here. And then there is East Coast time. So you have to know those things in a quicker way. But when I'm saying like it started at noon and it's going to close by noon of Eastern Standard Time. So by noon on November 5 at noon, at 12 noon of New York time, of Eastern time, of Washington DC time, of Virginia time, East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time is when it's going to be closed. So I know it is very difficult sometimes depending on how many hours are we going to have, what time will be in your country. So it's very easy. Just go to the Google search and write how many hours difference between your country and US or New York in particular. They will tell you. Google search will give you. So for instance, currently the hours difference between New York or Eastern Time and East Africa is 7 hours. But from November 3rd, the hours are going to change. We are going to have what we call daylight saving. That means we are increasing the longer night, whatever. So that means it is going to be 9 hours difference with the Africa, Eastern Time, or East Africa, for instance. So, I mean, it will be 8 hours difference. So you have to find out how many hours. So in a very simple way, so if you're in West Africa, you have to know when it is noon, what time will it be in your country. So in overall, people in East Coast, that's their noon, but it will be around, I don't know, 7, 8, whatever in East Africa. But don't wait until the last minute to apply. The better way, I can simply say, apply the lottery before noon of your time zone, because apart from China, whatever, or Australia, when they are known, is quite vastly different, because I remember like Japan, whatever. So they are known. I mean, sometimes, I mean, it's just very, you have so many hours difference. So you can see how many hours you have, and you can be able to see which one you can apply. So make sure that you go exactly, because if you go after the noon, you go 12:01, the lottery has been closed. And if you wait until maybe 11:50 or 11, or I mean at 9, sometimes the website is becoming so slow to the extent that you might fail, you might have difficulty to apply on the last day. So don't wait until the last day. But if you are waiting for the last day, maybe you are processing the passport, don't wait until the last minute, because the website will be so slow. And sometimes your phone cannot be able to apply when it is that slow, because millions of people will be rushing on the last minute, the deadline. So make sure you apply as soon as possible before the deadline and before the time. The website will be so slow. That's why I advise people, sometimes it's better to apply using computer, because sometimes the phone, internet, especially some of the developing countries, is a very difficult, or is a very something very, very challenging. So make sure that you have all those opportunities to apply, and make sure you don't miss this one. Okay. Apart from that, I have a video. I'll put it in suggested video here. What next after applying for the Green Card Lottery? I put the video like other things, but the results for the Green Card Lottery, the results will be out on May 5th, 2020. That's when the results come out. Once the results come out, you will find two things: either you have been selected or you have not been selected. If you're not being selected, even if you come the next day, the next month, the results don't change. The results are final. If you have won, you need to start preparing to find address in the US. Where are you going to stay? And you have to fill the DSC 260, the form to apply for the visa. That's the next step. But at the moment, I always tell people, don't start thinking about how much money I have to pay for the visa. Which state should I live? Should I live in Illinois? Should I live in Chicago? Should I go to live in New York? Or should I live in LA? Don't start thinking about that. Don't start thinking about, okay, now I'm studying this one, where can I go to work? No, forget about that. For now, just apply. Make sure you do the successful application without any problem. And after that, forget about you applying for the lottery, and then go on with your life, continue with your life. May 5, you'll get it. Confirmation number after applying, please take a photo, or take a just like if you can save it as a PDF and send it to your email. If you send it on your phone and your phone crashes at one point, you lose the confirmation number. If you have the phone, someone steals your phone, you lose your phone. So those are the things you might have a problem down the road. Yes, there is option to retrieve your confirmation number, but what if the retrieving confirmation number doesn't work and you lose? Because 2-3 years ago there was not that option. So the best way, make sure that you take a phone, take a photo, send it to your email, because you don't lose your email. So thank you so much, everyone. This is just a quick video. I want to give you the updates on the deadline. People don't talk about, oh, it is extended. No, it is not extended yet. 1 year they extended it because there was a problem, website crashed. But if it is crashed, yes, but the website hasn't crashed yet. So the deadline is still the same. November 5, noon of Eastern Time, 2019 is the deadline for the DV 2021 lottery. So I wish everyone the best in the lottery application, everyone. So thank you everyone. This will be the last video about the lottery series for the DV 2021. I wish everyone, please, if the results come down the road, you have won, please put it in the comment below. Let me know here you have successfully applied. If you have any question, what to do after that, I'll be happy to share with you. Okay, so goodbye and all the best, everyone.